Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot and a little bit of astrology. This is your reading for January 1st, 2023. Woohoo! So I'm using, as you can see, Jamie Sawyer's or Sawyer's Path deck, and the moon is the moon's in Yummy Taurus today. Starting off early in the morning, it's about 11 degrees Taurus, and it's in a nice trine to the sun. It's exactly conjunct the North Node. Obviously, this one wants to come through. Oh, wonderful. We have the Temperance card here. Oh, what a beautiful way to start out the year. So we also have, with the North Node and the Moon and Uranus, oops, I'm losing my cards here. I am feeling like there's a big shift coming through from the Sun in Capricorn. And if you haven't already watched the weekly astrology, that should be there. Okay, so Eight of Swords and the Fool card. This is great for the new year. So this is the new start, and it looks to me with the Temperance card. So this is our card for bringing in harmony and balance into your life. And it's to, I always look at these two cups as, and we've got the alchemy here. I always look at these two cups here as like the bringing in of something that you want. So there's yes here, and then there's yes here. And if those two things can come together, if you're clear inside and you don't have any obstacles to what you're wanting, that is exactly how you bring things into creation. It's the law of, I call it the law of, mutuality, bringing forces together, or at least in my spiritual training, it was called the law of mutuality. I didn't make the term up, but when you think of when things come together, it's because there are forces beyond our control, right? Like here we have our mind. With the Eight of Swords, we're kind of locked in our own self-created prison. But if we want to make that new change, if we want to have that big, new, fresh start in our life, what we have to do is let go of the mind. Let go of the limited belief system that is holding you back, because it's already here for you. And so to bring these forces together means to say yes to what you really want and let go of any false beliefs that you don't deserve it, or let go of the false belief that you can't handle it, or anything, any limitations of, and it's all in the head. With swords, it's all in the head, it's all in the mind. Maybe it has something to do with you're not sure how to communicate something to a relationship where you want more harmony and more peace. And so this is the new journey. This is the new adventure. Because the eights are powerful. No matter what suit it is, they're powerful. Now, granted, of course, when it comes to the suit of the swords, it's our most powerful, what am I saying? Our most problematic, suit in the deck. But it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to feel alone or isolated. You don't have to feel powerless. You don't have to go into victimhood and act like, oh, well, I don't get to have that kind of freedom. But if you're willing to turn that around, turn those false beliefs around, just let them go, you will rejoin with the love and truth and beauty and just amazing being that you are. Because that's all of this is inside of you already. The universe is in every cell of our bodies, right? I mean, just study a little bit of, the atoms and the nucleus and the divine spark. Imagine the divine spark inside of every cell in your body. There's all that empty space to create something new. And with the Temperance card, of course, it's moving towards more peace and more harmony. Now, we might have to be more patient for that new start because we're letting go of these old restraints. Just think of maybe these are like 8 different false beliefs that have kept you bound up. And maybe this, 3 cards is our work for the year. To be free, to be in harmony with who we truly are within. Maybe we have to let go of 8 different ways that we've been holding ourselves back. So, yeah, I don't know that if we were to read these reversed, but I'm not really feeling like that's the message here, but if we were, just for a little lesson, of course, our Temperance card would be, chaos. Temperance reversed has us being very impatient and usually making bad decisions, and especially with the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords in a personal reading can have us having some opposition, coming in. It's not usually like being released from. At least not the way I read reversals with the 8 of Swords. It's not usually, the swords being released. It's more being your head's in the ground and you need to be, letting go of it, basically. So it's more about oppositions. And then the Fool, of course, reverse would be being too, taking risky actions. Making bad decisions and risky actions will put us on our heads, basically. So be patient with ourselves this year is what I'm getting. And yeah, let go of the false beliefs. And from there, we have a brand new, fresh start. And just keep focusing on the new life that you want to bring in. The sun comes up every day, no matter what, You're going to be just fine. And be willing to go on a new adventure that's full of a lot more freedom. So, okay. Well, that's it, you guys. Take good care. Bye.